This is a painting I finished a few years ago. Now, you may not like this painting. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, especially when it comes to art. This isn't one of my personal favorites, but it is very meaningful to me because it reminds me to not give up. Let me tell you a story about how this painting came to be. I found an old painting that I didn't like in my garage, so I covered it with gesso. Gesso is what artists use to repair or prime their canvases so they have a fresh surface that the paint sticks to well. I often repaint over my old paintings. I started painting 2 giant cherries on this canvas. I was not happy with how they looked, and I stared at it for several days, not knowing what to do next. I kept it on an easel in the middle of my house so I could think about it often. One day, I came home after seeing my friend, and I was feeling angry and hurt by something they said. So I took black paint and a giant brush and slapped paint all over the canvas until it was completely covered with solid black. When I was feeling better the next day, I looked at the canvas and I noticed textures and bumps underneath the black paint poking through. I found sandpaper and started to sand away the black paint. I ended up getting these very cool textures from the layers underneath. I noticed words and symbols starting to show through. It was a happy accident. That's when a new idea came to me, and I began to sand more and more. I added more layers and sanded those away too. The persimmons idea came to me later. Have you seen a persimmon before? They are the most gorgeous fiery orange color, and they are shaped like a real human heart, not a heart symbol, but a real heart. Remember how I was feeling hurt and sad by my friend? The persimmons are like my heart that was hurt. One of the persimmons has been cut. It's dripping juice. Persimmons have tough skins, but the inside can be very squishy, soft and juicy. A really ripe persimmon can be as soft as pudding. The persimmon shows how we have the skin that the world sees on the outside, but inside we have feelings that make us soft and easily hurt. So when you look at my painting now, you would never know that it started with 2 cherries and that I was struggling to paint them. I wasn't happy with how they looked, and the idea just was not inspiring to me. Instead of giving up and throwing the canvas away, I turned them into something completely different and meaningful. You can do that with art. If you don't give up, you can turn your ideas around and change them into something even better.